jolly fine daughter that a sailor loved well. As soon as the old man he was out of the way, she's along with her sailor boy, the night and my day. And when my father heard of this news, done to some sea captain, he immediately goes, saying, Captain, oh Captain, good news I have to tell. I have got a young sailor boy to transport, to sell. And what will you give me? The organizer he says, I'll give you 7 guineas and I'll take him straight away. Well, I will take him, I will send him far over the main, and he never shall return to court her again. And when the lady she heard of this news, down to that same captain she immediately goes, saying, Captain, noble captain, by the news I have to tell. You have taken my sailor boy, he's a lad I love so well. Put a hand in a pocket, pulled in handfuls of gold, down on that main table 100 she's thrown, saying, Captain, noble captain, I will give you much more. If you give me my sailor boy, he's a lad I do adore. It's no, says the captain, no such a thing. I've taken your fond love, sent him far o'er the main. I've taken your fond love, sent him far o'er the main, and he never will return to court you again. Cursed be me father, cursed be he, for knowing me own heart is quite ruined me. Well, I will go unto me little cot and I'll lay myself down. Oh, and all through this a long night for William I'll mourn. Obviously the Newcastle end. It's called Portsmouth Beach. Now as I walk down by the seaside, all for to take my leisure, well, a little sailor I espied, and I loved him without measure. He'd a jacket blue and trousers too, well, I loved him without measure. Says he, my dear, if you'll prove true, then I never will deceive you. Now when 3 long years were past and gone, poor girl, how she kept weeping. Well, to think her sailor was untrue, and his promise was not keeping. As she walked down by the seaside, well, she happened to discover A ship lie broached off Portsmouth Beach, aye, and on it was a lover. Well, he quickly anchored all on shore, with his great store of riches. She went to meet him on the plain, and he gave her sweetly kisses. Says he, my dear and turtle dove, since you have proved so constant, for the church we'll go, aye, and married be, and we'll say no more about it. Then hand in hand to church they went, aye, and married were next morning. Now he lives at home with his Polly dear, no more to cross the ocean.
Once I was invited to a nobleman's wedding. She was a dame that proved so unkind, and now that she's married, she thinks upon her losses. For my true lover walks in her mind. Supper being over, all things being ended, bridegroom and bride stood among the nobles all, and scarcely the words of the marriage vow were spoken, for my true lover walked in the hall. How can you lie on another man's pillow? You said that you'd be true for so long, and now you have left me to wear the green willow, quite broken hearted for your sake alone. Here is the ring, like your vows it is broken. Here is the ring, I cast it back again. You gave it to me as a true lover's token. Now it no longer with me shall remain. The bride being seated at the head of the table, every word was spoke, she marked it full well. To bear it no longer, she was quite unable. Down to the bridegroom's feet she did fall. Here is one request that I will ask for. This being a first and only one to be, that the cyanide lie with me, mammy, ever, ever after beside thee. In asking this request, well, he granted to her fairly. Sighing and sobbing, she went unto her bed, but early, so early, the very next morning, rose and they found that the bride was dead. Once I was invited to a nobleman's wedding. She been a dame that proved so unkind, and now that she's married, she thinks upon her losses. For my true lover walked in her mind.
Pleasure for to see. jumped up behind him, the way they did ride. Jumped up behind him, and away they did ride. Over the mountains, the black water's side. Oh Willie dear, oh Willie, fear for my life. Willie dear, oh Willie, fear for my life. Pray to me to murder me, so I can be your wife. Well, Polly dear, oh Polly, I'm guessing about right. Polly dear, oh Polly, guessing about right. And digging your grave for this part of last night. She knelt down before him, pleaded for her life. She knelt down before him, pleaded for her life. Let me be a single girl if I can be your wife. I stabbed her to the heart, and her heart blood did flow. He stabbed her to the heart, and heart blood did flow. Leaving no one to mourn but the wild birds below. He threw a little dirt over her, started for home. He threw a little dirt over her, started for home. Leaving no one to mourn but the wild birds below. Now dead to the devil, really he must pay. Now dead to the devil, really he must pay. Kill pretty Polly and running away. We broke some hearts, we broke some rules, felt like kings and looked like fools. In what you can say, you've never done the same. I was young and lazy, wild and crazy, no one but me to please. I never thought I'd ever live to ever be so wrong. And now I'm down here drinking with them good old boys. Each of us telling those 8 sweet and lies. Tell me again about the time that you sailed the 7 seas. For under Old Glory, from the enemy to its knees. We all know you never left this place, never went to sea, and you never sailed. It's always good to hear your old sea-dog tales. And now I'm down here drinking with them good old boys. Each of us telling those 8 sweet and lies. When I was broke down, when I was busted, swore that you could be trusted. Instead you stole my girl, you almost broke my soul. So pursue someday I'd kill ya. It's been over 40 years. My only last living best friend to see me through these years. And now I'm down here drinking with them good old boys. Each of days fade and tales get taller. Herd and the pins disappear like the years. I remember bars, places, fights, girls whose voices lit up the night. These half-forgotten stories I feel young again. And now I'm down here drinking with them good old boys. Each of us telling tales sweet and lies. And now I'm down here drinking with them good old boys. Each of us telling tales sweet and lies. Yeah.
She walks down every street she has known, past each house where she has lived, called her home. She knows she's dreaming of her younger days. She knows there's no way she would get to those ways. Waltzing by candlelight in the arms of a man, newly-wed lovers then, all she ever needed was him. And each time he turned around, another year went by. The joy and the laughter, the tears he made her cry. And in this house she was a child with childish ways. Games with mama and papa on winter days. All friends, all lovers, and each passing stranger's face. Heart skips with the memories she feels with each place. Endless sunny summer's days, the world was hers to hold. So many friends, so much to do, never dreamed she'd be alone. And young girls pass with young girls talk, new ones as her own. She tells them, be true to your dreams, but when she turns, they've gone. In a mirrored hall through an open door where she once stood, she sees herself as she is now, sees only the good of a life filled with loving, the glory of each day. So many things she could tell, no one's there to hear her say. Walking on these cobbled streets, kisses tasted like rain. regrets, still no shame. And dancing, he turned around in the breaking dawn. His memory warms us still, his touch lingers on. His house grew small as a child it fled. Let's go with Papa's hand and our own child's held. She feels them falling, slipping from a care. Eyes closed, breath held, she still feels them there. But all the people on the street see is a crazy old lady taking time for an old-fashioned dance.
This thing of like trying to write a tune, I know like Joy can do it and Eileen can do it, like write a tune that sounds folky. This is the first one I've ever written that I think sounds like a folk song. Okay. When you tell young people they think you're mad, the moan, the groan, they've got it so bad. No one thinks that life was hard. 2 up, 2 down, 1 tap in the yard. Had to watch for your dad and his temper, watch for the sergeant with his veto, watch for the guardsman on parade, watch your baggy boy against pain. Had to watch for your dad and his temper, watch for the sergeant with his veto, watch for the guardsman on parade, watch your baggy boy against pain. Now school taught me nothing, but I learned so much. Feisty firecracker tended to the touch, so I'd never come back again. I'd be back only God knew when. Had to watch for your man and his temper, watch for the sergeant's veto, watch for the guardsman on parade, watch your baggy boy against pain. The dogs on the cross gave me a safe home, far from me dad fighting women and men. The ginger sergeant never wanted to fail. If he ever lost you, threw you in jail. Had to watch for your dad and his temper, watch for the sergeant's veto, watch for the guardsman on parade, watch your baggy boy against pain. Stood in the cross in the dark of the smoke, God's on parade, hearts of oak, and an eye for a girl so far from home. Crown of a job but I was too young. Had to watch for your dad and his temper, watch for the sergeant's veto, watch for the guardsman on parade, watch your baggy boy against pain. When the marchers went to the palace so grand, asking for work or caps in the hand, so back to their home. Had to watch the night and stand back, watch the sun in winter, watch the garden on the rain, watch her back before yesterday. Now I know tragedy, grief and pain. Without the church in my life, I couldn't tell a tale. So proud of me family, each and every child. Life's better now, did something right. I had to watch my dad and stand back, watch the sun in the fields, watch the garden on parade, watch her back before yesterday. Had to watch the dad and stand back, watch the sun in the fields, watch the garden on parade, watch her back before yesterday.
In Strawberry Town there lived an old farmer who had two sons and a daughter dear. By day and night they were contriving for to fill the sister's heart with fear. And one brother said unto the other, see how a sister is sport and play with that young serving man and lover. We'll send him silent to his grave. Well, a match of hunting it was prepared through woods and valleys, briars grow, and there they did this young man murder, and in the brake his body throw. When they returned all from their hunting, she asked them for her servant man. I asked because I've seen you whisper, so tell me, brothers, if you can. Oh, sister, sister, you do offend me, and why do you so examine me? We left him in the fields of hunting, and no more of him did see. So straight to bed went this fair young woman, lamenting for her servant man. She dreamt she saw his body lying, and unto her these words he said, now rise ye early the very next day's morning, and early to that break go, and hold our bodies, and unto death with thee I'll lie.
Right, for polite audiences, I call it the rise and the turf. But for so like such people of the world as yourselves, I call it the hump and the bob.
spend your time. I'd travel far through France and Spain, all for to be your bride. So marry me, or will ya? I'd be down by your side. But if I should need a fair maid, proper tall and gay, and if I should lie a fancy on her, Polly, what would you say? Would you not be offended? Oh no, me love not I. I'd stand aside, or will ya, and lay down by and by. It was on one Whitsun Wednesday.
Eileen.
Keep your picture by the table. You always love to eat. When I close my eyes, I see you sitting in your favorite seat. We met in the Romney Cafe, where the cups and the smoke and the steam. Nothing stays the same in this life. I see changes all of the time. Now biking was your passion. You and your dad, just like kids, took for granted, never noticed all that your man did. That's the way it was, we knew our place. We would wash, we would cook, we would clean. Nothing stays the same in this life. I see changes all of the time. And we found ourselves as a family. It was there in the blink of an eye. No longer just we two, no longer just you and I. And we worked to give them everything, the best that we could bring. Nothing stays the same in this life. I see changes all of the time. And we worked all through their childhood with asbestos, aluminium and lead. Work was dangerous, work was dirty, but that was just what you did. I would turn my mind to anything for my family if I chose to. Nothing stays the same in this life. I see changes all of the time. This estate has grown up around me. 60 years I've stayed in this place. I eat alone, and imagine that smile on your face. Don't need a paper to tell me no lies. See it with my own eyes. Nothing stays the same in this life. I see changes all the time. Now my life is filled with rainbows. I knit, I stitch and I sew. Make money for others, but there's one thing I know. If I get a bill and just can't pay, they can sing for another day. Nothing stays the same in this life. I see changes all the time. Nothing
stays the same in this life. I see changes all the time.
And I believe this is my last one. So, yep. More sincerity, please. This other boy, he must have been about like 3. So I came to the end, everybody's going absolutely bananas. This little lad, about 3, stood up and said, "Thank God that's finished."
Young maiden fair is walking now for to take the air. She met a sailor on her way, so I paid attention. So I paid attention to hear what they might say. Young lady, why walk alone? The evening's over, the day's near dawn. She cried as tears from her eyes did fall. It's me dark-eyed sailor, it's me dark-eyed sailor that has caught my downfall. Since he left this land, the golden ring apple from the hand. We broke that token, the stops with me, and the other's rolling, and the other is rolling at the bottom of the sea. I wish my father would build me a boat, that on the ocean I may float, and every ship that do pass by I will enquire, oh I will enquire for me own dear sailor boy. Said William, drive him from off your mind. Another sailor will prove kind. Love turns aside, as cold you'll grow, like a winter's morning, like a winter's morning, when the ground is covered with snow. With his coal black eyes and his curly hair, his pleasing tongue did me heart ensnare. Gentle he was not a reef like you, to entice a maiden, to entice a maiden, to slide the jacket below. And half the ring did young William show. She seemed distracted twixt grief and woe. Yeah, welcome Billy, I have land and gold, for me dark-eyed sailor, for me dark-eyed sailor, so manly, true and bold. It's of a comely young maiden fair, who's walking out for to take the air.
she met a sailor all on her way. So I paid attention, so I paid attention to hear what they might say.
Wilson's Christmas cake. The last one's called Lady Macpherson's Rant on the Fixing of the Nissan Sun.
Cry, oh yes, love shall.
not of service, service she went. Wait on lady was her intent. Well, to wait on a lady and a rich lady gave, go fair home, Flora's soul meant. And a little while after, a letter he wrote, 3 or 4 lines in it to know her intent. But she wrote that she lived a contented life. She never would consent to be a poor shepherd's wife. Of these words and expressions, he's like guitars. Of his spirit, cheer up my heart. Seeing that Flora will never write no more, her answers convince me over and gone. Well, me news and me land, me never chew. Burdens and baggage, I'll leave them with you. Well, me sheep, crook and black dog, I'll leave them behind. Since Flora's and Flora so changed our mind. Now spread the green patches over whilst I am young.
I was recently involved in a writing project, and this is about a lady who never really got to see her mother, and she just dreams about her all of the time. It's called the Alfred Street Girl. Through sunshine and laughter, the heartache and rain, so much is lost, but there's so much to gain. From tales that were told as a story unfurls, she made our lives richer, the Alfred Street Girl. She made our lives richer, the Alfred Street Girl. The Alfred Street Girl, as a child she would play on streets that were cobbled, and there she would stay. From baby to childhood, through ribbons and curls, on the cobble she dances, the Alfred Street Girl. On the cobble she dances, the Alfred Street Girl. Generations would talk of how she would grow, her songs and her laughter, her skin white as snow. This place was a story, this place was a world. In my mind I walk with her, the Alfred Street Girl. In my mind I walk with her, the Alfred Street Girl. As a woman, her steps ran to rain and to sun, through sun and the laughter, the pain and the fun. The birds and the passing, the tale she could tell. On the cobble she dances, the Alfred Street Girl. On the cobble she dances, the Alfred Street Girl. Now the streets have all gone, her footsteps no more. She's more than a memory that just went before. The Alfred Street Girl's tale, a short one to tell. But she lived and she died as the Alfred Street girl. But she lived and she died as the Alfred Street girl. Through sunshine and laughter, the heartache and rain, so much is lost, but there's so much to gain. From tales that were told as a story unfurls, she made our lives richer, the Alfred Street girl. She made our lives richer, the Alfred Street girl.
But it was just the way the BBC treated them. And the one looked at the other and said, what do you think's going to happen to us? And the other girl said, we'll probably turn out like Novelty Spinsters, like mugs in a souvenir shop, and just be left on the shelf. And I'll tell you what happened after this. Novelty Spinsters.
Spinsters too far out of reach. Don't waste your pity, they'll tell you no lies. Spit you out in the blink of a sigh. And all they want is love. Kind of love you could feel. It's all they want is love. Only now it feels too real. An army of broken hearts pass through your charms. Don't let them near, they'll do you no harm. None for better, none for worse. They only wish to be as good as the first. And then they tasted love. Kind of love you could hold. 'Cause then there was love. Maybe now you feel too bold. No courtship, no romance is heard. You beg them and use them without speaking a word. Share your body, nothing more. The first time they speak is when you show them the door. But when they're gone, you talk of love. Love you could touch. You talk of nothing more than love. Maybe now it's just too much. Close the door and turn out the light. You're never alone. Try as you might. On your body, the weight of his grip, the dent in the bed, the tongue on the lid. But I hope that you find love, kind of love you could feel. I wish you nothing more than love. Novelty spinsters too far out of reach. Don't waste your pity, they'll tell you no lies. Spit you out in the brink of a sigh. And I hope that you find love.
best I can. When rock and roll was king, I was your man. I remember the days. Once I was as strong as my dad's pit pony. Struggle on like how with all the roads been stony. Still got my tomorrows to remember my yesterdays. Not ready enough. Oh well, I still got my tomorrows to remember my yesterdays. God and bother with my brother just kicking the can. Sneaking in the pictures, always looking for the man. Good times together. Playing booty and crotches, a leg and a plaster. That was for living time, never your master. Still got my tomorrows to remember my yesterdays. Elvis and Big Bopper, trouble with the coppers. Money was tight, but the bonuses were better out of trouble. With a capital T. Girl, that's about the old times that kept me going. Sorry if I hurt you, I just love laughing. Still got my tomorrows to remember my yesterdays. Out in all the weathers with the horse and cart. The huddled paper line just supper home. I remember the younger days. First in line to try anything for a laugh. Can't forget the netty and the old tin bath. Still got my tomorrows to remember my yesterdays. I got trouble with my neck, I got trouble with my heart, trouble with my knees, but don't start on me. I've always been trouble with a capital T. Well, to say this life's in the lap of the gods. If we right down to it, I don't like your odds. I still got my tomorrows to remember my yesterdays. I know more about the hospital than my old home. Can't get up much, not so easy to roam. I'm living my younger days. My eyes ain't like some slick sharpshooter. You'd better watch out, I'll mow you down with my